Welcome to a look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Thursday the 30th of January and we have new mods. Weirdly, these dropped first thing this morning, UK time, about 8ish I think it was. I'm sure that's about when it came out. So I don't know whether or not these were supposed to have been done last night, whether someone just forgot to hit the bonk send button, you know, because we didn't get any mods yesterday. Unless, of course, these dropped very late last night, but I'm sure it was this morning they dropped. Anyway, regardless of that, we could well get some more mods today if these were supposed to be yesterday's, but we've got a couple of updates. We've got an update to the New Holland CR690 harvester by Black Labele TWD Modding. That has had a decal update. The Coeco Pullbox 8000H by Smetty has had an update. I'm pretty sure the changelog just says on that fixed unload animation, so nothing, not a huge long list for that. First of the mods for today, we have got New Holland Feed Pack. This is by Black Labele TWD Modding. We've got two here. We've got a 7.6 metre, 25 foot, and we've got an 18 foot, 5.5 metre. Now, it's often tricky because I'm pretty sure we've got a modded 18 foot already. But anyway, yeah, these are the two headers. That one is, it does say for the TC 590, and that one does say on the actual thing for this New Holland CR 690, so that's the header designed to go with that. As far as I can tell, in the pack there's not a header trailer that comes with those, and we've got a few header trailers already in game, so we'll find these under headers. Now, as I said, we've got a Verifeed 18 foot already as a mod, but this is the one here, 5.5 metres, 35 grand. It's only, they're 8 slots each. Options available, none, you get what you get. There's the header. And then we've got the Verifeed 25 foot, which is the 7.6 metre one, 40,000. So, there you go, they're headers, they do what headers do, but they are new out today from Black Labele TWD Modding. Moving on, we have a new telehandler. We've got the Case IH FarmLift 935 by Dale's Farmer. I've been trying to, without getting every single modded one of these out and all the ones from in-game, I don't think it's a reskin. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's hard to tell, like I say, without lining them all up. I mean, the thing is, the telehandlers look, there are a lot of similar designs, but anyway, I don't think it is. This is a very nice bit of kit. It's, how many slots is this one? Oh yeah, it's 39 slots. So if you're on PC, irrelevant. If you're on console and you don't care about slots, irrelevant. If you're up to that slot limit or you're concerned about your slots, or you're on a map where you don't have many and you've got quite a few telehandlers to choose from, 39 slots puts it on the high-end category. Unless you're case obsessed, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Regardless of that, it's a very nice, tidy mod. It's nice to have a case telehandler, telelift, however you refer to it. Lots of great detail. It's very cool indeed. This you will find under telehandlers. And when we scroll across, like I say, it's hard to tell. I'm just looking at the Massey Ferguson. It's got quite a straight back to the windows. I don't think it is. No. There may well be one that it is. So there we go, the FarmLift 935, like I say, 39 slots. It says 2 slots there because I've already got one. I've just got that one there already. 133 horsepower, which I think puts it as the, is it second? Oh no, the MLA T533 is 143 horsepower. The Class Scorpion is 136, so this puts it at 133. So yeah, not too bad. Options available, we can have miters, standard, multi-purpose. Michelins, we can have standard, we can have multi-purpose, just changes the tread like so, or we can have Trelleborg, standard, wide, or multi-purpose. The wide lifts it up a little bit, get a little bit more ground clearance only, I mean like an inch, something like that. And then we got no beacon light or beacon light are your options available for that. So I mean, a telehandler is a telehandler. The boom lift works as a boom lift works. I wouldn't say it's... I'm pretty sure the Scorpion, the class Scorpion's still got the longest reach, but nice buttery smooth animation. How did I just put that on? Beacon, as you've just seen. Lights, pretty bright actually. What you can do though, you can open and close the door and the window as well. It might have been, I'm trying to think now, is it the New Holland? There's a New Holland modded one, isn't there? Possibly. But L1, R1, right stick, side to side, opens and closes the door. Right stick up and down, opens and closes the window. All the way back so it's out the way. So you're not going to catch it on anything while you're driving, especially on those hot days. In cab, lots of detail, nice and neat and tidy. Horn, it's a peep peep. But down the dash there, I always look for this for the hazard lights. I don't know why, it's just become a habit now. But lights on, and then main beams, kind of all round work lights. You've got a little light comes on the dashboard there, a green one. If I put the beacons on now, another little light comes on the dash. I do like that. I don't know why. It's one of those small little things. If you're doing in-cab work and you stick the beacons on, sometimes you're not sure if they're on or not. But with a little light there on the dashboard, it just helps you. It's a small thing, but you know, it's worth pointing out. Very nice indeed. I like that. So, the case 935. It's a telehandler, does its thing. It's very nice. Oh, actually, I'm sure we'd probably... I can't remember the last time I reviewed a telehandler. But we'll open up this because I'm pretty sure we've got the usual options for toggle steering mode. R1, yeah, R1 and L3. We can go through all-wheel steering, front wheel steering, crab steer left, crab steer right, back to all wheel steering again. There we go. Fantastic. So that's by Dale's Farmer. Very nice indeed. Next up, let's turn that off a second. We have got the Joslin Betamax RDS 7500 by Red Cat 3D. This is 6 slots. We do have a standard in-game one, but it doesn't have options on colours and various different things. This one's got an option, different trailer attachments, and I think this one, we'll double check, but this one has added horses. I think the standard in-game one doesn't do horses, but this one does. Very nice, neat, tidy mod. The kind of anodised green on there. Slight difference to the standard in-game one, but we'll have a look. This will be under animal transport. So the standard in-game one, the Betamax RDS 7500 is 24 grand. It will do 6 cows, 9 pigs and 10 sheep. We have a few different ones available, but this is the new one. 24 grand. It will do 6 cows, 9 pigs, 10 sheep and 9 horses. So this one's had the addition of horses. Options available, we can change the main colour to the anodised green you've seen. We've got a default grey, and then there's the galvanised grey, which is a little bit kind of lighter. Rim colour we can change to Joslin yellow, or have it as Joslin yellow, or default grey. And then design colour is for the cover. We can have that as the Joslin yellow or default grey as well, depending on how you want to go with it. Tyre choices, we've got Michelin. Now, interestingly, it comes standard Michelin and it says wheel setup plus 6,500. So you've got no choice there. You have to have and that's it, standard. There's no option. If we go with the Trelleborg, weirdly, it adds 4,500, but it's less than if you have it with the standard Michelins. So, yeah, I mean, it's up to you. But the Trelleborgs, you can have standard. It says standard and standard. I think it might be a slightly different tread pattern that changes there. It's hard to tell. I think it's a slightly different tread pattern, but it adds 500 on whichever you'd rather go for. And then, yeah, back to Michelins again. Fenders, we've got the standard fenders, or we can have slightly wider fenders to come out past the wheels, like so. And then attacher type, we've got a low attacher there, or we can go with the high attacher like that, whichever you'd rather go for there. Now what I can do, and this will show this off as well, the trailer hitch does work on the back of the telehandler. Like so. If we fold or unfold, it does the side door and it does the rear doors. So side door, fold or unfold, side door opens, rear doors open, like so. Cover open and close, L1 and left on the D-pad, opens and closes the cover. And then if we go, let me think, I'm going to open up this just to remind me. So L1, then right stick side to side, raises and lowers the trailer. Let's get that at the right angle so we can see a bit better. So L1, we can raise and lower the trailer. It's very slow on the hydraulics, but it does go up and down. Like so. There you go. That's the Joslin Betamax RDS 7500 by Red Cat 3D. Very nice indeed. Cover on. Let's disconnect, and we'll go on to the next one. Now, this, we had one of these as part of the CSZ pack update, but this is the Lizard Work Cap by Black Labele TWD Modding. It's a cage. It will attach onto. I will just double check what that attaches onto in a second. But when it came out in the CSZ pack, the version of this, I couldn't see what use there would be. And someone said straight away, well, if you're doing any cutting of trees, taking off tree limbs, branches, that kind of thing, I said that makes perfect sense. Now you can't get in it and raise yourself up and down. You have to raise it up and down, then kind of climb up the boom to get in it. But it does make, if you're going to be going along cutting down tree limbs, or you've got something that's in the way, it does make life a little bit easier. I'll be totally honest with you. This was under, I think it was under telehandlers. Pretty sure it was under telehandlers. So the Lizard Work Cap, 3,200 to buy. It was one slot, which is pretty good. Oh, is it only? Oh, okay. Only telehandler. Which one am I getting confused with then? I mean, I suppose, yeah, it wouldn't work on a wheel loader necessarily, because obviously the wheel loader's only got a certain reach. So yeah, I'm thinking of the double pallet forks that we're going to be looking at in a minute. So, I mean, in essence, you hook it up, you lift it, and away you go. Take it up to whatever great height you wish to go to. Like I say, it does mean you've got to kind of, you know, get up into it, but if you've got a chainsaw, out goes the chainsaw, take off whatever limbs you need to do, and you're good to go. Handy little implement, useful to have. I mean, I suppose you could just come up on the end of the boom of the telehandler without that, but you know, there you go. It's here. It's the Lizard Work Cap by Black Labele TWD Modding. I won't leave that up. Stored energy and all that. So, next. We've got the Lizard 32 disc Harrows by Black Labele Modding. Black Labele Modding and somebody else. And, oh, blimey. Udruzenje Nezavisnih Modera. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Unfortunately, I know you guys that all wait for these because, you know, you're so happy about them. It doesn't quite make it into the 3 metre category. It's only a 2.9 metre, so unfortunately we haven't had our daily 3 metre cultivator. It's just under at 2.9. It requires 70 horsepower minimum. You can have a couple of options actually on this. I think we can have it with weights and without weights, I think. This you will find under disc Harrows. There you go, 32 disc Harrows, 3,000 to buy. It is 11 slots, which seems actually quite high for a cultivator. It's 11 slots, options available. We can change the main colour to anything we want to, like so. We can have it without weights or with weights if you want to have weights on it, just to keep it pushed nicely down into the ground. That's entirely up to you. So, lots of detail on it. I suppose that's why it's 11 slots, with the addition of the weights thing on there as well. Let's drop it down. And away we go. There you go. 2.9 metre disc harrow from Black Labele Modding and Udruzenje Nezavisnih Modera. Next, we have got this. This is the Stonehog 430 cultivator by Stoneway Design. Interestingly though, all the pictures on the Modhub show it being dragged along on paths and roadways and that kind of thing. And when you look at it, it's got blades rather than, you know, your conventional cultivator. So I guess it would be a kind of leveler, grader type thing in the real world, I guess, because it's very flat and it has those bars. Although even that said, it would be at a slight angle, so it would allow stuff to move. But anyway, so I'm assuming it's kind of a grader type thing, but it's definitely in cultivators under the cultivator category. It's 5,000 to buy. It's only one slot. Requires 100 horsepower to operate. I tried dragging it along the path on the road on the way here, and it had no effect whatsoever. It's not like it flattened anything out or levelled it or changed anything at all. This is a 3.5 metre, so it comes just over the 3 metre. Although weirdly it looks narrower than the other one. Let's drop it down. Oh, it goes, weirdly, it kind of cultivates a little bit wider than the actual implement itself. Not weirdly, it just does. There we go. So, that's the Stonehog 430 cultivator by Stoneway Design. Let's drop that off. Which brings us on to the last of the mods. I say for today, the last of the mods at the moment for today, just in case we do get some more later on, you never know. What I'll do is swing around on the back of that. What we've got now, the last of our mods for today, is the DMI Metalworks Dutch Modding Incorporated Metalworks double pallet fork. Now it does say on the Modhub that this is to help with potato pallet, potato box. It says double pallet fork for easier and faster handling potato boxes, and that only for the price of 1,200. It says the pallet fork is suitable for telehandlers, front loaders and the back hitch of a tractor. So what we'll do is hook up to the back hitch of a tractor. Now I can automatically raise and lower it by L1 and circle. And here's my concern. On the back lift of a tractor, and I tried it on the JCB a little while ago, that one over there, and it doesn't come all the way down to the ground. So if you're picking up potato boxes, you can't get into the potato boxes to lift them. Now you can tilt it a little bit, which I suppose will help you maybe slide them on, but it doesn't come down any further than that. With manual control, which I'm doing now, L1 and right stick up and down, I can gradually raise it and lower it, or I can do L1 and circle and it will do the automatic raise and lower. So for putting on a 3-point link, potentially it might not go low enough to fit into the pallet boxes, but you do have the option of putting on a front loader or a telehandler as well. We'll have a look at this in store, and I think next I think was under telehandler. There we go. So the DMI Metalworks pallet fork, 1,200 to buy. Options available. We can change the main colour to whatever colour you want, and you can have it as telehandler with the telehandler attached on the back there. You can have it with a front loader attacher like so, or you can have it with 3-point link. I mean, I suppose with all the CSZ adapters and various different things now, you know, you can attach most things to most things now pretty much, but those are 3 attachments you can have for doing that. And like I say, if you put it on a telehandler or front loader, you're probably going to be able to get closer down to the ground, but that's just what I noticed while I was raising and lowering it. And that is it for mods for now, for today on January the 30th 2020. I hope you found it useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest, whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.